I just bought the next 100x to 1000x gaming platform right now. And I'm looking in 2024 to bag up all the hottest games we can possibly get this cycle. How do you do it? You look for IGOs, initial game offerings, or in other terms, some people call them IDOs, initial DEX offerings. I think that's right. If it's sounding interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. This has huge potential. And I remember talking about this 2 years ago. And I'm sure it's about 2 years ago. Which one? Boom. GameStarter. They've really sort of proven themselves over the last 2 years with what they are capable of doing with their launches. So this is like your launch pad. If you missed Seedify, do not miss GameStarter. And what I like more about GameStarter compared to Seedify and many other launch pads is this specifically focuses on gaming projects. So you're not going to get the odd, like a DeFi play or a layer play, all these different types of things launch inside this space. This is purely focusing on gaming projects. And that's why this cycle round is going to have massive potential because we've already seen games do massive X gains. If you take a look here, some of these multipliers are banging. 76X on Project Seed. You got a 36X here. I mean, some of them, lower, but I think this cycle, gaming's hot now. Gaming's so damn hot this cycle that it's really, really gonna start making moves. And I can see already on GameStarter, they have a fleet of games that are looking to come over here and seriously maybe do like extremely well in the future. We got this Web War here, which is like your first person shooter. I'll quickly touch on that, quickly show you real quick. Flipping bare loud, doing it? Turn you down, flipping loud. I'll just quickly show you some of this. It looks good. This can compete with your shrapnels, compete with your crypto force. If you're someone that's into Call of Duty or first person shooting, this is it right here. At your finest. Come on. Come on. Oh, shout. Collect your NFTs, skins, everything. You own the lot. Come on. I'll turn it down a bit more for you. And it looks flawless. That's just a taster. This, I'm getting in on this as soon as I can. Look at this. This launches in 6 days. I told you, I'm doing things different. Actually, to be fair, I was kind of in launch pads before. I got in on some of the Blue Zillas and got the Meta V pad and things like that. But I know, and that gaming projects are going to be absolutely big 2024, 2025, and people are looking for hot games just like this all the time. I need to get in these IDOs or IGOs, initial game offerings. Web3 War could be seriously. This could be one of these AAA dominating games in this space where people just come over, shoot to earn. Well, this is play to earn. It says IDO, right? So, because, IFO is initial farm offering. I'm sure IGO was the term, but people use IDO as well. 6 days time, I'm going to be buying this. If you guys don't want to miss out and get in like mega early on these hot new games that will be coming out, you are welcome to follow my lead on this. Because if Web3 War, this has the potential. Look at this, the starting cap. It says total raise 100K. Is that the starting cap? Let me just click on explore, see more about this. So you come down, you got the VIP section. I'm going to discuss all of this, how it works in relation to, who gets in and what you can get and things like that. How many coins do you need? These sort of things, right? Does it show an initial starting cap? It just says for $1, you're going to get about 18 tokens. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure somewhere it will probably have a breakdown on the tokenomics for this, this coin. Here we go. Bomb. How many tokens it has in supply and everything else, right? So project valuation 12 million with its allocation a public round. Okay, fine. Yeah, man. Look at this. So public raise 2 million. You can be raised. And you know what I like about this as well? Because I was reading in the Telegram. I was trying to find out, well, how much can you get of allocation? Now their allocation works different to your standard tier. You need to buy the tokens and stake them so you can earn the opportunity to grab some of these coins. Some people have invested, I don't know, because I was telling people go for 10,000 tokens. That could be the sweet spot in getting in these IDOs and getting a good amount to invest. And I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands. Someone was saying that you can invest up to about 10 grand. I think if you had about 10 to 13,000 tokens for one of these IDOs, you can invest up to 10 grand. At least I think that's what I read. And then you got, in some cases, like 500 quid, $1,000. These are good amount of sizes of investments, because should that 1000x do a 40x, just saying, that's 40 grand. And if you're doing that every flipping week in these games, because they're launching games every flipping week, in 6 days time, this one's going to launch. I think it's going to be powerful. I need to get in. I'm doing it now. I put my tokens, I'm staking. You need to grab yourself your MetaMask, log in, and then you can do the KYC. That's an important thing. If you're in a certain country that does not accept the KYC, I've seen other people in the States or in other places ask other friends or family relatives in different countries to do the KYC for them. And you just link the wallet and then you can try and do it that way. And again, none of this is financial advice. This is not sponsored. I'm just looking now. I'm looking hard. I want to be a part of a gaming launch pad that can set me up with their IDOs that have already proven themselves to deliver decent IDOs. A 2x is fine. 36x, I'm happy. 76x, I can guarantee you. I think it's hard to say guarantee, innit? Because you just don't know. Like, I mean, how many of you heard of Project Seed? How many of you heard of Project Seed? Because I didn't flipping know about Project Seed, and that did a 76x. I'm fairly confident, which is why I said I can guarantee you that you're going to find many other projects come out of GameStarter that do, again, 76x, 80x. Maybe they will get their first 100x this cycle, because the gaming space is so damn hot. And if you're part of that now, you're going to be laughing. I'm happy with 12x. Even though you put $1,000 in, boom, 12 grand. That's great for some people. Work like flipping a whole job's worth for that. So 21x. I remember Bit Hotel. So I want to talk about this project. It's powerful. I like it. I'm very excited for it. And if you want to grab it, look, I think you go on PancakeSwap. I will drop a link to PancakeSwap. You click the link, it takes you straight to PancakeSwap. You can buy as much as you want. You get it on the Binance Smart Chain, right? Right now, let me just refresh this, because this had a bit of a mad move. 61%. It went up to like 30 cents. It was just moving. Like, because seriously, there's an opportunity here to bag one GameStarter that could potentially 100x on you. And on top of that, all the other projects that they launch can do 100x potential, right? I think this has up to 1,000x. So if you was a patron of mine, we were buying this, or I'll drop the buy alert. No, that's not it. Hold on, let me find it. Here we go. Massive buy alert. Sorry, guys. When I first did this, I got another coin I was talking about. Well, we're buying GameStarter. Right there, I put another coin, and just because I was in a rush to buy, and I'm looking on the site like this, Web3 gaming, and yeah. So you could buy this. We were buying this at 18 cents. Well, I put the buy alert at 18 cents. It started to move very fast because this has been extremely undervalued for a very long time, right? And I remember buying this back then about $2 a piece, maybe $2.30 a piece. It's not a joke. I remember. And that's when it just launched. It didn't have no games that it was launching. It was talking about these NFTs and stuff, but now you can see with your eyes what they've done and what they're delivering, and the promise of what kind of multiple X gains you can get from the games that are coming out of this. So up and coming ideas, you got this Web3 War, you got these ones here, Project Hive, Cryptochi, I don't know what that is. You got Boss Fighters. I'll take a look at these on other days and bring them to you so you can see. You got Pixel Pix, you got flipping Bit Rivals. Cool. Keep bringing this flavor. Keep sending me this sauce. Because I'm excited for this. And I told you I need to be a part of these IDOs, because I want to get in specifically just gaming as well. And this is it. This is hitting it on fire. Hitting it on point. It's fire. Yeah. So Launchpad, Incubator, Accelerator, Game Development Studio. The best is yet to come. And I believe them. So real quick, let's just take a look at the Twitter. You come down, you can see what's been going on with them over here, because I've been watching. I've been trying to look at what's hot, what's coming on. They got this V3 coming soon. Or has it already been done? Because that was December the 15th. V3, because when you come over to the GameStarter, you can click on the staking thing. So you come up to services up here, you click on stake, because you need to stake your tokens. There's stake V3 there, because before they had this stake V2. You can't stake in this pool. I tried to put tokens in, it wouldn't work. But when you come over to the V3, you can stake your tokens, and I see a lot of people over here staking. It's a shame that it's not letting me. I wonder if I can just connect a quick wallet. Let me just see. Just connect a quick wallet. 1 second. Just connect this quick wallet. Boom. Just like that. Boom. Just connect this quick wallet just to show you sort of what the back end looks like on this staking thing. Yeah. What is this? What I'm connecting? No, that's wrong. Huh? Is that right? Sign. Okay. Sign. Sign. Is that in? Right, so let's have a look at the staking. You can see there's like 5.6 million people's tokens that are being staked. You can see how much they've dished out in game token. And this is the part that you need to pay attention to, because in order to participate in IDOs, you need to stake your tokens. Each IDO launch, meaning if you look at this one here, like where's it gone? This one, each one is going to have their own requirements as to how much tokens you need to stake, and then depending on how much allocation you can receive, right? That's the first important part. So, you know, in the past, look at this V2 pool, it showed different tiers as sort of like a rough estimate as to what you would get, right? So, I mean, it's up to you. I was telling people to go for like sort of 10,000 tokens if you can afford it. It's not financial advice. I know it's going to be a lot of money. When you come down, it talks a bit more about the staking. Where was it? Let me just click on V. Is it V3? Does it talk about staking here? There was somewhere where it broke down the staking more. So each IDO that you join up with is going to have its own amount of tokens that is going to tell you that you're required to stake. Take a look at this. Look at this. How to participate. It says stake our native game token in order to participate in our exclusive IDOs. The more you stake, the bigger the APY you have, or the bigger amount of accumulation that you have to be able to buy these tokens, right? Effortlessly buy your chosen amount of tokens. Only game stakers will be able to participate in this phase. So they have different phases. They've got a VIP phase, which is if you're holding a huge amount of tokens, which I think might be 10,000 plus, which is why I was saying maybe it's 13,000. I don't know. It's going to change every time. Then you get this VIP round. It's like only you guys, the top of the top, who's got the big amount of coins, can dip in first and get as much of the token as they want. Spend hundreds or thousands. And then you've got the private round. Right, so the private round, and they've got it all broken down in the bloody documents. You can have a look. I've been looking at all this here. Look, you see, I'll talk about this. And actually, this is a good way to look at it. So it says every IDO will have its own minimum amount of game tokens that will need to be staked in order to participate, depending on the vesting period, community sentiment, and the size of the IDO. The larger the project, the more confident we are on a certain project, the larger will be the amount of game that you have to stake. Right, just quickly breezing through it. It says here the minimum of game to stake will be 200. I just skipped that middle bit. It says if the project has a longer vesting period, the amount of tokens will be less. Right? We will always work on a first come first serve basis. The lockup period is with a 30% penalty in case of unstake. So what it means is when you put your tokens in, if you decide you want to unstake like tomorrow, you can do that. But because you're unstaking early, they're going to take 30% of your tokens. And they do this to stop people dumping on the market, because what you find is a lot of the time with these IDO launch pads, people get the tokens, they do the launch, then they sell the tokens and dump it on everyone. Now they're punishing people, which is good. I mean, most IDOs do this. You know, you got MetaVPad that does the same thing. I don't know, does Seedify do it as well? They just say, like, we're going to take a percentage of your tokens if you're trying to unstake early to dump your token. And this stops it from happening. It just like keeps it more balanced. And then it says, obviously, the standard 30 days is when you got, if you stake today, you got to wait 30 days to unstake. If you participate in an IDO, it sort of extends it an additional 14 days, which that's cool. I'm fine with it. Like I said, I want to make mad gains in the hottest new games of 2024, and this is going to be a great way to do it. I've looked at all of their launch pads. Trust me, I've looked at all of them. I don't want to spend $300,000 on Seedify, which, yes, Seedify is bringing some good games, but they're not always games. They're other types of projects. I don't want to spend X amount on these other IDOs. I want to get in on a low market cap launch pad that is specifically focusing on games. Right now, even after this little pump, 60% up, let's take a look, because in one day, look at this. It's cooled off a bit. It's cooled off a lot. You're still getting this at a 7 million market cap is tiny, because the 10x goes to 70 million. And then at that point, look, this goes like this. Look, boom, take that, times it by 10, $2. Back at where I was originally buying, by the way. And then 100x goes to $700 million. With the gaming space that's about to heat up and go absolutely crazy this cycle, which you all know, I don't even need to question that, I think this can go to 700 million, maybe $1 billion. And if it does, this goes to times 10, times 100, a $23 price. I think it could go to multiple billions. I think this can go to the 2 billion. I was telling patrons, I'm seeing like a $50 price for this. Why? Well, take a look at the supply as well. You're dealing with a token that has $100 million in supply, which means it's scarce. You know, like that tender looking, juicy, flicking, bumba flipping, finger licking barbecue piece of Clark chicken. This is scarce. This is super scarce. It's not like your meme coins with trillions in. It's not like your XRPs or your Cardanos with 40 billion, 100 billion. This is 100 million tokens. The last project that I saw with 100 million tokens do extremely well, going to thousands of dollars. We don't need this to go to thousands of dollars, was Ethereum. And I know this is different to Ethereum. I know Ethereum's a popular layer 1 coin, you know, the first layer 1 chain, I know, but I'm talking about the supply. The supply, which is 100 million, shows you what kind of price this type of token can hit. Let's call BNB. I want to show you coins with like 100 million in supply, so you catch my drift. Let's catch up. Let's call Litecoin. Litecoin is another example, and I know this is an old school Genesis type of token, but look at the supply. Well, Litecoin has 84 million. That's sitting on 71 quid. BNB has, look, $300 price, 153 million circulating. So there's more circulating in BNB than what exists in GameStarter. Can you imagine if GameStarter flew to $300? You'd be rich! If you buy it, this is not financial advice. I can't tell you what to do. I'm showing you what I'm doing. So what's going to happen is I'm going to make massive gains on GameStarter when that skyrockets in price. And then on top of that, I'll have the opportunity to make massive gains on their IDOs as they launch it. And this is what it's about, getting in, making massive multiple gains. They do have a public round. So if you decide, you know, because you've got your KYC and everything else, if you decide that you don't want to buy any tokens, I think you can still participate. It says anyone will be able to buy an unlimited amount of tokens that are remaining from what's left after. I don't know if there will be anything left after. I mean, with me and my patrons, we're flipping greedy, man. We want all of that piece of juicy, tender looking, flicking bumba chicken. Just gobble that up. So if there is anything left after you're public and you haven't done the whole, you know, staking stuff, then you'll be able to grab some. Game tokens that are bought during this round will receive 100% of the tokens first. So anyone that's got the stake in the game tokens will get it first. And if there's any left of that tender looking, juicy, finger flipping, bumba flipping, finger flicking, bumba licking chicken, I know, then you'll be able to get some. Non-game stakers will have to pay a 10% fee in project tokens that they are investing in. Is it worth it? You're better off just buying these tokens. How much does it cost, right? Because they were saying about for every 1,000 tokens that you stake, where was it? Let me just quickly click on their thing here. I'm sure they were saying something like for every 1,000 tokens that you stake, you get, what's an IDO process? What's this say down here? Does it say something about every 1,000 that you stake? No, I don't want to read through all of it. I just want to show you, you know. Real quick then, we are delighted to present the GameStarter's we are delighted to present GameStarter's refined and innovative IDO process. They got the VIP round, like I told you, the private round and the public round. Told you all that you need KYC, that's fine. All 3 rounds work on first come, first serve. Yeah, VIP round, it just, you know, dives down a little bit deep into it. The private round, I thought it was going to say something about the 1,000 tokens, because they said something about for every 1,000 tokens that you have, you get like a 1%. I can't remember where I read that. IDO protocol, how to launch on GameStarter. That's just what it was saying. For every 1,000 tokens that you stake, here we go. The minimum APY is obtained by staking 1,000 game tokens in exchange for a 1% rate. I think that's right. No APY is obtained by staking less than 1,000 tokens. So if you was to go for 1,000 tokens, it's sort of like you're guaranteed to enter an IDO. It's just how much are you going to get? I don't know. That depends on what the IDO's allocation is and the terms and conditions and everything else. But 1,000 tokens right now, this second, because like I was buying 1,000 tokens at $2, I promise you. No, it's flipping cheap. It's going to set you back $230. A $230 could secure you an opportunity to start getting involved in these hot new games that I'm seeing over here for GameStarter. Take a look at this one. This looks like you're flipping Fortnite. It looks sick, man. Play Overtrip. So Overtrip is your next look. Look, Shimmer Capital backed by Shimmer Capital to Raz. It looks really flipping good. Like it seriously does. This is probably your next Fortnite, guys. It's a battle royale, play to earn. Yeah, man. They're bringing this fire, man. It's lit. Come on. They're bringing this fire with these games. I'll sit in silence while I watch it with you as well. He's just sitting down all the time. Was he sitting down all the time? Show me him running and walking around. Was he sitting down all the time? Okay. Boom! You dodge it? Do you still think you're awake? Okay. So, yeah, you've got this sort of Overtrip project here, which, is it getting launched on... Has it come to... Has it already happened? It says Battle Royale Web3 game powered by GameStarter. Love it! And then you click on Overtrip right here, bomb done like this, and you can check it out on the website. Overtrip, NFT drops, login coming soon. So this might be another massive game. If you could have invested in Fortnite before it blew up, that's what I'm saying, right? So I know you didn't ask me, but that's what I'm saying. This could be it. This could be your next Fortnite that has a massive rally this cycle for gaming projects in the crypto space. I'm paying attention. I hope you are as well. Let's see. Come back over here. So real quick, let me just touch on this. What's in services real quick? So you got the IDO, you got Meta. I don't know what that is. You doing something with Meta? Share on Meta? Okay, marketplace, beta mode. That's, I guess, where you get all the NFTs and stuff. I'll touch on that on another video. I just wanted to sort of drop this to you, show you the potential, show you that this has massive potential to blow, make you mad gains. This is why I invested into this. I got a huge amount of this because I know where it's going. Fine. And you can see here that look what got launched on this. Boom. Prism, which you know is going to be a serious... And I saw this thing that Prism was doing with this AI gaming thing. It looks sick. So you can create games through AI. Is it called Game GPT? I know this stuff. It looked good. So yeah, that was that. Again, just kind of feeding through, showing you more information. Let's have a look at the partners. You got Morales here, which is nice. I don't know what kind of partnership they have with Morales, but cool. You see someone like, you know, Dowmaker. Who else we got down here? Let's look at Shimmer Capital, Shimmer Ras. Nice, man. They got Shimmer Ras right there. I know, guys, I know. What else we got? Altoro here. Is that Smart NFTs? Because I remember you was doing that before. You got AC Capital. I don't know if I've heard of them. AC. I know AU21 Capital. Yeah, no, nice bit of partnerships right there. Cool. I'm excited for this. Look, Rainmaker Games right there. Boom. So yeah, that was this, guys. Drop your comments. What do you think? Are you someone that wants to be a part of these next hot gaming IDOs? Is the initial market cap 100K? If it is, I don't know, because 10x is $1 million, 100x is 10 million. You'd be 100xing your money all over the place if they all launch like that. I need to know what the initial market cap is going to be. Let me just check this, just to confirm it with you. We come back down. Does it show the initial market cap? Total supply, yeah. Project valuation is 12 million. That's what they're claiming for. I need to see what the initial market cap is. Public price. Okay, look at this. You have the opportunity. Hold on, $1 gives you what's the private round? Does it say how much you can buy it for. $1 gives you 18 tokens. Oh yeah, which is basically one is 5 cents. So it's interesting to see what it's going to go up to when it launches. 5 cents. Here we go. Okay. Initial market cap. So TGE fully diluted market cap is going to be 8 million. We are basically getting it at a 900k cap, just under a million. Okay, cool, fine. If I can invest in Web3 War, Web3 War at a 900k cap, a micro cap, and then this does, I don't know, 9 million, 90 million, maybe in the future, who knows, goes to a billion, becomes one of the hottest players to earn. You saw the shooting, you saw it. Great, happy with that, cool, man. So it's showing the IDO prices, initial launches of the prices and stuff like that as well. Let's just quickly check one of the other ones. So we've got Project Hive here. I don't know what this is. It says AAA quality graphics. Cool. Let's just see the offering. I want to see what it's going to be launching at. What's the market cap going to be launching at? Is it worth jumping in on this? I can't see it. It says seed price 00005. Does it say initial? It's really faint. Why did they make it faint for? Trying to make me squint my eyes and all sorts. Look at this. Squint my damn eye. It says here, TGE market cap 249k. Look at that. No liquidity, 300,000 including liquidity. That's still tiny. Up to a 300k cap to begin with. That's great. I like that. So yeah, this is another one I'm going to check out. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, drop that like, give me a subscribe. If you want to get involved, because patrons, you know what I'm doing. Now you guys know what I'm doing for 2024, getting in on these hot new projects. I need to be a part of the new gaming projects. This is going to take me there on these IDOs. You're welcome to do so. The link is in the info section. Become a Patreon. They see things first. They had the opportunity to buy this as cheap as they could. I think it's going to be very hard to accumulate 10,000 tokens in the future, because as the price goes up, it's harder to accumulate that goal. And this is what happened with Seedify. Seedify, it was really hard to get into the top tiers because you need 300,000 flipping dollars. People ain't got that. But you may have, you know, if you're someone here right now watching, you may have sort of, look, because 10,000 tokens, you may have 2,300, or you may be able to, over the next 6 months, if it doesn't blow up like that, to reach, because it will. This will go the same way as Seedify. See, this was sitting on $2 before. It's going to go back to $2, and then it's going to be extremely hard to get 10,000 tokens. You're looking at about 20 grand. Like, I'm not even joking. So right now, 2,300, I know it's like a lot. It's out of the realm of possibility for the average person to just go and buy it today. But, you know, maybe as a long-term goal, every time, you know, don't waste your money on your Netflix. Well, the Netflix is standard. Your Chinese, your egg fried rice, black bean sauce, you know, that bag or that game, or, you know, your boobs, you want to get your boobs done. Just don't spend that money. Pull it over here. Invest it. That's what I would personally do, and get yourself in a position where you can get part of these new games that could potentially blow up massive, making these massive multiple X gains in the future. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. Become a Patreon. Like I said, the link is in the info section. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. This one here is my most popular. If you can afford, I've got the CEO tier here. It's entirely up to you, whatever you can afford. The CEO tier gives you access to my VIP Telegram group. It's a powerful network. They know how to make money, sharing projects. They understand the trends. We've all been seeing madness go on ever since this whole ETF crazy volatility, you know. But yeah, you have the opportunity to become part of a powerful network and get in early and see loads of things. And yeah, because, you know, they're talking about projects before I buy it. You're super alerted to that. And then I'm looking, going, actually, yeah, that's kind of good. I might buy it. They've already bought it in there. Anyway, I'm not going to say any more. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.